And so I'm back up in the East Wing in our office, and everybody's relaxed and it's quiet, and I've told my wife about all the things that have happened. And the phone rings, and it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I think it was Secret Service said, we need you to come down to the little Secret Service headquarters in the building. Their offices they had some offices there. So I walked down there, and they said, all right, what we're about to tell you, you cannot tell anyone. It was going to be, everybody was sworn to secrecy. And we got into this cone of silence and discussed this thing that was about to happen. And so when we got back, evidently the First Lady turned to the President and said, we're going to dinner with some friends who are in town tonight. And in those days, there was no movement of the President of the United States without the press knowing about it. And so the sworn to secrecy part was, we're going to dinner, and it's unescorted, and we're not going to take the press, and we're going in 2 limousines, and that's it. And we're not going in the one that you see over the pavilion. There was a very quick, this is a route, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go there, we're going to stop, we're going to go into the jockey club and the President's going to have dinner, and then we'll come back to the house. Sure enough, we showed up, and there were 2 limousines. The doc and I were there, and the President and the First Lady walked up, and the agents looked at me and said, you and the doc are going to ride in the President's limousine. He's going to ride in the trail, because we don't want to have anybody understand what's going on. So I looked at the doc and Doc Hutton, and so we started getting in the car, and the President said, you 2 be careful in that car, and don't let that agent get out of hand when you're up there. And so he had that sense of humor, and was always there with a quick joke or a little something to remind you. But we got in the car, went to the jockey club, had a very nice dinner. The President walked in unobserved through a back door, went to a little enclosed area where he and his guests had dinner. And the next day, there was several news media asking, what, did there something go on last night? Did the President leave the compound last night? No, never left here to my knowledge. It was a wonderful time, and a wonderful time in my career.